Hello friends, I Agrawal AS, Assistant Professor in Civil Engineering Department, Sandipani Technical Campus, Latur. Today's topic is maximum bend moment and shear force at a given section if a UDL occupy any position on a beam by using ILD. Now the learning outcomes. A student will be able to understand the concept of influence line diagram, and also the student will be able to understand the effect of UDL when it occupy any position on the beam. Now take a pause and question arise in the mind, what are the different steps? So now the steps. So first step is draw the ILD for the bend moment and shear force for the given section. Next step is for the calculation of maximum bend moment, apply the UDL on the positive area of the ILD. The next is calculation of maximum bend moment is equal to intensity into area of the ILD under the UDL. Next is for the calculation of maximum negative bend moment, apply the UDL on the negative area of the ILD. Next is the calculation of maximum negative bend moment, so that is equal to intensity into area of ILD under the UDL. Then further the next step is calculation of maximum positive shear force. For that, apply the UDL on the positive area of the ILD. Then next is the calculation of maximum positive shear force, that is equal to intensity into the area of ILD under the UDL. The next is the calculation of maximum negative shear force. Apply the UDL on the negative area of the ILD, and finally the calculation of maximum negative shear force, that is equal to intensity into area of ILD under the UDL. Now this is the numeric to determine the maximum bend moment and maximum shear force at a section C as shown in figure if UDL 20 kN per meter occupy any position on the beam. This beam is ABC and this is having the span 10 meter and 2 meter is the overhang. The section C is given at a distance 4 meter from the left hand, where we have to calculate the maximum bend moment and shear force for UDL occupy any position on the beam. Now the first step is the calculation of the ILD for the bend moment at a section C. So for the ILD, apply the unit load on the beam. So calculate the reactions RA and RB and draw the ILD. So this is our ILD. The 2.4 is a positive ordinate and 0.8 is a negative ordinate. The next is the calculation of the maximum positive bend moment at a section C. So this is our ILD. For the calculation of maximum positive bend moment, apply the UDL over the positive area. So this 4 plus 6, this is a 10, this length is a positive area. So apply the UDL on the positive area, and intensity is the 20 kN per meter. So we have to consider only the positive area for the calculation of maximum positive bend moment at a section C. So maximum positive bend moment at a section C is equal to intensity into area of ILD under the UDL. So this is the only the area which we have to take into the consideration. So that is equal to 20 is the intensity and area is 1/2. This base is 4 plus 6 is a 10 and height is the 2.4. So maximum positive bend moment is equal to 240 kN meter. Next is the maximum negative bend moment at a section C. So this is our ILD. Now for the calculation of maximum negative bend moment, apply the UDL over the negative area of the ILD. So here this 2 meter length is only the negative area. So here we have to apply the UDL on the negative area for the calculation of maximum negative bend moment at a section C. So only the consider the area which is the negative. So maximum negative bend moment at a section C is equal to intensity into area of ILD under this UDL. So the consideration area is only this negative area. So this area is negative, that is why is a minus. Intensity is 20 into area is 1/2, base is 2 meter and height is the 0.8. So maximum negative bend moment, that is equal to minus 16 kilonewton per meter. Then next is the, for the calculation of maximum positive shear force and negative shear force, you have to draw first the ILD for the shear force at a section C. So again apply the unit load on the beam and draw the ILD. So this is our ILD. So below the line is negative area and above the line is the positive area. So now the maximum positive shear force at a section C, so that is equal to this, apply the UDL on the positive area. So apply the UDL on the positive. So positive length is only the 6 meter. So apply the UDL up to the length 6 meter and consider only the positive area. And intensity is the 20 kilonewton per meter. So maximum positive shear force, that is equal to intensity into area of ILD under this UDL. So only consider the positive area. So intensity is 20 and area is 1/2, base is the 6 meter and height is the 0.6. So maximum positive shear force, that is equal to 36 kilonewton. The next is the maximum negative shear force at a section C. So this is our ILD. For the calculation of maximum negative shear force at a section C, so apply this UDL only on the negative area. So here this below the line is the negative area, this two part is the negative area, this is 4 meter length and this 2 meter length. So here apply the UDL on the negative area and the intensity is the 20 kilonewton per meter. So for the calculation of maximum negative shear force at a section C, the formula is intensity into area of ILD under the UDL. So here is a two area. So intensity is the minus 20 and for the first area 1/2, this base is 4 meter and height is the 0.4. Then second is also the negative below the line, it is again the minus. Intensity is the 20 and area is 1/2, base is 2 meter and height is the 0.20. So maximum negative shear force at a section C is equal to minus 20 kilonewton. Thank you.